All right, welcome back to SportsLine as we continue to talk about Titans OTAs. Your thoughts are, of course, welcome. 737-7767. Also taking your NBA Finals predictions. Cavs or Warriors? I've got the Cavs in 6. If you don't feel like calling in, I hope you call in. But if you'd rather tweet me, you can tweet me at NC5_John Burton. That's at NC5_John Burton. Don't forget, when you tweet myself and Steve Lehman, your thoughts, your takes, we do takeaways every Sunday night on the Electric Power Company's Sunday Sports Central over on News Channel 5+. Your tweet could get read on the air, so Steve and I both definitely love to hear your feedback. So tweet me at NC5_John Burton or at John Burton 32, and you can tweet Steve at Steve Lehman or at NC5_Steve Lehman. So we love to hear your takes, your hot takes during the week. And if we like them enough, we'll put them on air this Sunday on the Electric Power Company's Sunday Sports Central. So keep that in mind. Again, I got the Cavaliers in 6. I think they're a different team from last year. They're definitely a different team. They're a lot more healthier. They're a lot more deeper. And look, it's not going to be easy. I mean, the Warriors proved they're a hard team to put away. The Oklahoma City Thunder had them down 3-1, a home game up 3-2, a chance to put this series away, but they couldn't get it done. And the Warriors wound up winning in 7. So it should be a great finals. And to me, this does not in any way define or diminish the legacy of LeBron James, whether he wins or loses this series. And same for Steph Curry. Both are great players. Both are proving to be the best players of their generation. And I think it's about enjoying the series, not about necessarily throwing shade at one player or one team or another. That's just my opinion. You may feel differently. Let me know how you feel. 737-7767. Meantime, let's get back to some Titans talk. Head coach Mike Mularkey addressing the media today after his team's OTA practice.
You talked last week about wanting to clean things up and some of the penalties. Are you starting to see progress as more you're on the field?
It's been a little up and down with the penalties. We had too many again today. A lot of them are false starts and offsides with the cadence. A lot of them are inexcusable. They're in 7-on-7. There's no reason to jump when there's no line or D-line there. We just had a discussion about it. We talk about the penalties after every practice and what we got to do to fix it, because we're not going to be one of those teams that beat yourself on Sunday. So we're going to just keep addressing it. And I've got a chart I show them on the beginning of the week just to address it.
And you guys run. I mean, how do you?
That's really up to them. You can't really ask them to. We ask them what are you going to do when you do a penalty? What's the is it running? Is it up, downs? Is it push-ups? Is it gas? Or is that you got to do something. If you don't do something, then it's like you're endorsing it that it's okay. It's not okay. And so right now I know the O-line's running gassers.
How's that change? I mean, that old school when you played, when a guy would make a penalty, was it kind of similar to what?
Similar to that, yeah.
What's that chart show?
That shows obviously penalties, who has caused them, how many, who the number one guy is with the penalties. There's penalties that could cost us the game. We had an offsides and we had a penalty on Thursday, or we had a interception. That's a huge play. We got a turnover and we jumped off sides. We had a fight. We had a couple fights out here. That could get you ejected on Sunday. So we're not going to tolerate that, especially with the new rule with the 2 unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. You're going to get ejected. So those are things that are going to cost us games. And
how much does, for lack of better words, shame or embarrassment serve as a motivator? There are guys like Wycheck, who played your position, always talk about his biggest thing is he wanted to get back to the huddle without screwing something up.
Yeah, I think if it's important to you, it's personal that you're getting called out. I mean, this crew that's working with us, the officials, I think they've done the best that I've been around. They're not afraid to throw. A lot of guys come out here and are intimidated by the atmosphere, and they're not. They're calling them. They're calling them like they're seeing them. There's not. We only have 3 out here, so we're finding more when we watch the film. There's even more penalties that they might have missed, but they've done a really good job. I think when we put the chart up and guys see their names up there, you really don't want to see your name in lights there in front of all your teammates, especially those guys are up on top of the leader list. It's not good.
How do your receivers, Matthews and Sharp, how have they integrated themselves into things so far?
I think they're pretty smoothly. I mean, really, it's been good to see Tyjae. He's a very good route runner. He's not intimidated by this level at all. He's very patient in what he does. He's working in a rotation right now with the one, so he gets to work with Marcus at times. So I think he's been as steady as any of them out here.
How have you changed the way you're handling Justin Hunter and what you're asking him to do?
I'm asking him to step up and be more aggressive about it, to get up at the line and look at the guy across from him and tell him, you can't cover me. I mean, he just needs more confidence in his body language, in his everything about him. He's got such talent. I think he's got to believe he's got the talent, and we're giving him opportunities. We're going to give him fair opportunities to show that they have the talent, and he knows. I met with him this morning personally to talk to him that I want him to be successful. I'm on his side. What's it going to take to get you to play at the level we want you to play at?
He's been asked to run some shorter, quicker hitting stuff, but is his strength to do some stuff further down the field?
I think he's obviously he's got the stride and the speed to be a deep threat, but he's got to do it all in this offense. He's got to be able to run all the routes, especially at that X position.
What's allowed Sharp to kind of step in there, so early and at least get some reps with the first team like that?
He's taken advantage of the opportunities when he's been presented. He's made the plays. He's been very impressive in the one-on-ones where he's going against the #1 corners. He's not. A lot of guys, rookies especially, are very impatient. They shorten their routes. Their double moves are too quick. He has, he's playing like he's been in the league for a while. So it's really been his production is why he's had the chance to move up there.
With Sharp, that opportunity, how has DGB's progress? Has that been up and down? It's been documented?
It's still up and down. To be quite truthful about it, there's spurts you get excited about, and then there's things you go, he shouldn't be doing that right now, especially being in the system, at least familiar with the system enough to play faster in it. He's got to play faster. Too much thinking going on right now.
As the left guard position plays itself out, how do you handle how much time each guy gets with the ones at this point?
We're conscious of it. We're counting reps. Russ is handling that. He and Mike Sullivan, but trying to rotate all three, and so they're really the two guards positions. To be honest with you, we're working them wherever we can get the best guys up front. So they're all getting reps, and they're all getting equal reps against the ones and the twos.
There's no chance.
He's competing as well with everybody else.
How has Patasi made that transition from last year when he switched him from?
He's doing better. He's more comfortable inside. You can tell he's more comfortable. He's playing faster because he's at one spot that I know he's confident in. Actually, he had a very good day yesterday. I think he's getting better. Obviously, it's hard without pads on to truly fairly evaluate him.
How did Quinn Spain grade out last year when he was given the starts over the last 5 or 6 games?
Well enough. He was probably one of our most physical linemen we had up front, which is what we want. But to be thrown in there as an undrafted, O-lineman and play some of the guys he was playing against, I thought he held his own. So now that he's got a fresh start, right from the beginning, he's getting a lot of reps. He's getting them with the starters. I think his progress has been very good.
You don't ever want a guy to get hurt like Bell, but to just speed up maybe Jack getting maybe more reps at right tackle, and that in the long run maybe help prepare him for the year?
It won't hurt. There's nothing negative about it. Getting as many reps as Jack can see, especially against our defense, who's all over the place. It sped it up for a lot of people.
How did you handle it?
Pretty well. Pretty well.
All right, it's Mike Malarkey speaking to the media after today's Titans OTA practice. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we'll hear part 2 of the coach addressing the media. He gets into some topics like Chance Warmack's future and Dexter McCluster's role in the offense and a lot more. So stay with us. More from Mike Malarkey next here on SportsLine.